Hello, and welcome to Centrist Politics. Today is July 23rd, 2024, 105 days away from the United States Senate elections. Today, I'll be doing a very quick prediction of how I think these races will be going and what the composition of the Senate will be during the 119th Congress. To begin, let's categorize all of the safe states first. So, states such as Washington, California, Minnesota, even because Amy Klobuchar is popular there, even New York because the incumbent senators are actually relatively popular in this area of the country. States like Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, even Delaware, and for the independent senators, Maine and Vermont, because Bernie Sanders and Angus King are both very, very popular. So this brings the Democrats to 38 with just the safe states already in. For the Republicans, the states of North Dakota, Wyoming, Utah, both the Nebraska seats, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, Indiana, West Virginia, and I think that rounded out. I forgot to categorize Hawaii, which is safe Dem. So this is all the safe seats filled out. Like these will definitely not change. These are the results essentially because they're so partisan, because the incumbents are so popular, and yeah, the opposite party just has no chance of flipping these states. So the Republicans already have 48, which is a very, very, very good place to be in, and the Democrats are down at 39. However, let's categorize all of the likely states now. So Republicans will hang on to Texas and Florida. John Cornyn and Rick Scott are both, they're like all right senators. Oh wait, sorry, not John Cornyn, Ted Cruz. Both will probably underrun Donald Trump, but not by much. They will still win their races, probably by around maybe like 6, 7 points is probably if I had to guess. So those are the two likely Republican states I would say. It's time for the likely Dem states, and so those include New Mexico, New Jersey, now that Bob Menendez has resigned from his seat. I do think Andy Kim will win that race. The state of Maryland, because Larry Hogan, although he is an extremely popular former governor, I do not think it will be enough to overcome Maryland's partisan lean. It's very, very heavily Dem leaning, so I do not think that his popularity will allow him to defeat that. I think Angela Alsobrooks, I think is her name, will become the next senator of Maryland, but it will be a closer than anticipated race. If I had to guess, probably around 10 points. So, yeah, that will also be likely. For the lean states, actually, no, I will categorize Virginia as also a likely Dem state. I do not think Hung Kao will be managed to take down the incumbent senator there. I'm blanking on his name at the moment. But yeah, I do think it will stay in the Dems column for now. Now, for all of the lean states, this was where things get kind of interesting. Now, I do think Montana will flip to the Republicans, but only by a very lean margin. I do think this is a closer race than most people are thinking just at the moment. I do not think John Tester is popular enough to overcome a 15-point deficit, which is what Trump will likely win the state by. This will go to the Republicans, but he will put up a good fight. He will overperform by a lot, I think. But just ticket splitting is just not like as common as it used to be, and I do think it will be his downfall. The state of let me think. The state of Arizona, I'd say, is a lean Democrat state. You can see it in the betting markets right here. The Democrats lead by a lot, 69% to 32%. I mean, that is a huge, huge margin. Kari Lake is extremely unpopular. Ruben Gallego probably wins this race, probably around 2 points if I had to guess. So that goes lean. Now, the states left are Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. So to begin, I do think Pennsylvania goes lean as well. Bob Casey is extremely popular. His dad was the former governor. I do think he manages to hang on, although it will be a closer than expected race for sure. It will be the closest of his career by far because he is an electoral juggernaut and he has never lost an election, I think. So the states of Wisconsin and Michigan are both of the senators here are extremely popular. I think Eric Hovde is the Republican nominee in Wisconsin, and Mike Rogers is the Republican nominee in Michigan. Both are not that strong. Like they aren't the worst possible candidates, but I do not think They are good enough to overcome, the incumbency advantage, the money advantage, the name recognition advantage, and I do think overall, they will both stay with the Democrats. They are both lean Dem states. Now, the state of Nevada, sorry. The state of Nevada, I do think, will also go to the Democrats. Jackie Rosen is not the most popular incumbent in the world. Sam Brown, he has a very unique story to him. He has struggled a lot. That will help him, but all the polls indicate that, like, let me check. Nevada, all the polls indicate that, yeah, this Jackie Rosen is like winning. He's completely blowing him out of the water. And I do think the state will stay with the Democrats. Although, I mean, you could argue for tilt, but for now, I'd say it is still a lean Democrat state. Now we are left with one final state, which is Ohio. And this state, I know J.D. Vance was picked as Trump's VP nominee, which is very, very interesting. I do not think it will help or hurt Bernie Moreno's chances in Ohio. But the betting markets have this as a very, very close race. I mean, 53% to 50%. I think this is fairly fair pricing, although Republicans be like slightly higher in my opinion. For now, I will classify this as a tilt red state. I think the incumbent senator will be going down. He's not popular enough to hang on to the seat. Senator Brown is popular. He has overrun, like the presidential ticket by a lot in previous elections, but I do not think he will manage to do that this time, and Bernie Moreno will become the next senator of Ohio. So yeah, that is my prediction for now. 52 seats to the Republicans, 48 to the Democrats. This is an all right result for the Republicans, but with Kamala Harris on the ticket, I do think it gives them I think it gives the Democrats a slight advantage. If it was Joe Biden, I could see this being a very, very different map. But Kamala Harris, he's less of a drag on the overall ticket, and I do think that the Democrats will be able to keep most of their, contested seats, with the exceptions of Ohio, West Virginia, and Montana. So yes, this is my prediction. Republicans will retake the Senate. And I have Donald Trump winning the presidency for now. So that is already 2 out of the 3 in the bag. A very, very good night overall, but perhaps not the one they were expecting, perhaps not as good as they hoped, but it's still an all right overall result. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like, and as always, have a great day.